Do you know why you're getting zero results for your outreach as a beginner email copywriter? It's not the outreach that you're doing. The problem is what you're doing after the outreach. I myself was facing this issue, but I came to know what problems I was facing and I resolved them, and I'm going to share those with you in this video. I'm going to share 7 problems or 7 issues that beginner email copywriters create for themselves after they have sent the outreach. Tip number 5 will be really surprising for you. This was the one which I really struggled with, and when I realized about it, that what helped me to get better results after my outreach. So do check this video out. Mistake number 1 is not following up enough. I don't know how many times us beginners do this mistake. We send the first email, we don't get a reply, and then we are just done with it. Or we are too lazy to remember to follow up with our clients. We don't track them, maintain that. So the first thing is to follow up, because the follow-ups are where most of the responses will come from, not the first email. It might not even come with the first follow-up. It might be the second, third, fourth. I follow up at least 3 to 5 times. So it depends on how much time you want to follow up. Some people also follow up till they get a rejection actually. So if you really want to go after a brand, it might be you continue to follow up till you get some sort of response, whether it's positive or negative. Mistake number 2 that we beginner email copywriters do is following up at the wrong time. There has to be a delay between follow-ups. So typically I spend 3 to 5 days before I send the next follow-up. You don't want to send the email immediately the next day. Neither do you want to send the next follow-up after 2 weeks. So it doesn't make it that effective. You want to send it within a certain time frame so they remember you, they realize that it's a follow-up to the previous email and they can relate to it. Makes it much easier or much better chances that you'll get a reply. Mistake number 3 is sending low value follow-ups. So just mentioning, hey, did you check my previous email? That doesn't cut it anymore. You need to provide some value in the follow-ups as well. Either you can make it humorous or you can provide some value. So if in the first email you sent a detailed email audit, in the second email, follow-up email, you can send a Loom video recording of that audit. You can send some more information, something like that. So you always want to add more value in the follow-ups that you send. Mistake number 4 is not tracking outreach results. This is also something I struggled with. So sending outreach is fine. You got 100 potential leads, you send the outreach to them, follow-ups, but you need to track it in a proper sheet. You need to figure out what are the open rates, the conversion rates, the response rates, whatever you need. It helps you make your outreach that much better. So say your initial outreach might have lower response rates, but what you can do is then make the changes like we do the A/B testing in email copy as well. You can change the subject line, you can change the content of the email, you can change the audits that you're doing. Something you can change at one time and then check how it improves or causes more problems to your response rate and adapt accordingly. So that's which you constantly need to be doing. That's how it will improve and get you that first client much faster. Mistake number 5 is taking the soft rejections or no responses and just considering them as rejections, which they are not. This is the mistake I was doing, and it will really change the way you respond after outreaches. So the problem is typically what will happen, you'll send outreach, some will ghost you, some will say no, but then it can be a reason that no right now. So you need to dig deeper. Don't just if you get a response that no, just stop sending emails to them. You need to send an email again and ask them, find out what their objection is. Is it about the price? Is it about they don't have the time right now? What is the reason? So once you find the reason, you can then work on it. If it's about money, you can work on offering them different packages that can suit their particular budget. Or if it's no at this point, so you can again follow up after a few days or a month or so whenever they are available. So you really need to be careful, and you need to know that it's a really hard rejection, only then you should stop. If it's a soft rejection, you still need to figure out, you need to find out as an email copywriter that what is the reason for their soft rejection, because it can convert into actual acceptance based on what their objection is and if you can solve that objection. Mistake number 6 is making your replies too much of information or overloading the potential lead. So okay, they reply to an email that maybe they are interested or maybe it's a soft rejection, whatever it is, you need to continue the conversation maintaining the quality, maintaining the maintaining your importance on the value that you're providing. So it should not be going into a hard pitch, not being into a detailed email talking about whatever your experience or expertise are. No, it's always going to be about what you can do for the client. The main thing is you want to get them on a discovery call where you can understand what are their pain points and how you can help them. So that should be the only focus of all of these outreach emails and the follow-up email. And tip number 7, or the mistake number 7, is not sending them value after their conversation. So they reply to you. It's that you need to continue providing value, like I mentioned. So send them more value is my suggestion. If you can send them a Loom video or even more details about the audit or even more improvements or something for free. Suppose they have the welcome flow, you can send them the entire thing for free. Continuing adding value, that increases the chances that you will get a positive response at the end. Now, if you're like most beginner email copywriters, you may be doing outreach using cold emails, cold DMs. And let me tell you, it's not the best way of doing outreach in 2026. There is a lot of competition. The inbox is overloaded and your emails are going to get ignored. It's not effective. I created a video that shows a better way, a more effective way of doing outreach in 2026. Especially as a beginner, when you don't have experience, you can stand out and you can show more value to the potential lead through this method. So check this video out.